Good evening. This is Akashvani and I am Abhishek Mukhopadhyay with the news at 9. The headlines. Prime Minister Narendra Modi addresses Global Fintech Fest in Mumbai, says today's India is among the most technologically inclusive societies in the world. UK Prime Minister Keir Starmer expresses confidence that comprehensive economic and trade agreement with India will drive growth and create job opportunities. Home Minister Amit Shah reviews security situation in Jammu and Kashmir, asserts security forces will continue to have full freedom to crush any attempt to threaten peace and security in the region. Political activity intensifies in Bihar with notification for first phase of assembly elections set to be issued tomorrow. Hungarian author László Krasznahorkai wins 2025 Nobel Prize in Literature. And in Women's ODI Cricket World Cup, India set a target of 252 runs against South Africa at Visakhapatnam. Prime Minister Narendra Modi said country's digital ecosystem is setting global standards for innovation and inclusion. Mr. Modi was addressing the Global Fintech Fest 2025 in Mumbai this evening. He said India is one of the most technologically inclusive societies due to democratization of technology.
आज का भारत सबसे अधिक टेक्नोलॉजिकली इंक्लूसिव सोसाइटी में से एक है। डिजिटल टेक्नोलॉजी का भी हमने डेमोक्रेटाइजेशन किया है। इसको देश के हर सिटीजन, हर रीजन के लिए एक्सेसिबल बनाया है। आज ये भारत का गुड गवर्नेंस मॉडल बन चुका है। भारत ने दिखाया है कि टेक्नोलॉजी केवल सुविधा नहीं, समानता का साधन भी बन सकती है।
Mr. Modi said the country is witnessing 20 billion transactions worth 25 lakh crore rupees through UPI every month.
आज भारत में डिजिटल पेमेंट्स एक रूटीन बन चुका है और इसका सबसे बड़ा क्रेडिट जेम ट्रिनिटी यानी जनधन, आधार और मोबाइल को जाता है। आप यूपीए के ट्रांजैक्शन ही देखिए, आज हर महीने 20 बिलियन ट्रांजैक्शंस हो रहे हैं। इनकी वैल्यू 25 ट्रिलियन रुपीस से अधिक है।
British Prime Minister Keir Starmer was also present on the occasion. Speaking at the event, Mr. Starmer called the India-UK Comprehensive Economic and Trade Agreement a breakthrough moment. He said slashing tariffs and increasing access to each other's markets will drive growth and create job avenues.
This was a huge win for both nations and a huge statement of our shared belief, not just in the power of this bond, but in its potential to grow even further, to build the economies and skills of the future together. So we are clear, this is just the start. Our trade agreement holds out the promise of incredible opportunities.
Early in the day, Prime Minister Modi and his UK counterpart addressed the India-UK CEO Forum. We have more from a correspondent.
On the sidelines of the India-UK summit, the Prime Ministers welcomed the CEO Forum meeting in Mumbai and looked forward to the swift ratification of the India-UK Comprehensive Economic and Trade Agreement. The UK's strong business delegation highlighted investment opportunities across sectors such as infrastructure, clean energy, defence, education, finance, technology and consumer goods. Under the Technology and Security Initiative, both leaders welcomed the India-UK Connectivity and Innovation Centre. Both sides expressed happiness on the progress in opening of campuses of 9 leading UK universities in India. Prarthana, Akashvani News, Mumbai.
The two leaders also held a wide-ranging talks in Mumbai covering various areas. A delegation-level talk was held between the two leaders. Home Minister Amit Shah today chaired a high-level meeting in New Delhi to review the security situation in Jammu and Kashmir. Mr. Shah reaffirmed government's unwavering commitment to achieving the goal of a terrorism-free Jammu and Kashmir. He said that the terrorist network nurtured by enemies of the nation in Jammu and Kashmir has been almost crippled due to the determined efforts of the security agencies. The Home Minister also assured that all necessary resources will continue to be provided to sustain these efforts. He said security forces will continue to have full freedom of action to crush any attempt to threaten peace and security in the region. The Home Minister appreciated the steps taken by the Union Territory Administration and security agencies following the Pahalgam terror attack, which have helped strengthen the overall security scenario in Jammu and Kashmir. Defence Minister Rajnath Singh today reiterated India's stand against terrorism, emphasizing that terror and talks cannot go together. He stressed that terror and trade and water and blood cannot flow together. The minister made these remarks while holding a wide-ranging bilateral meeting with his Australian counterpart Richard Marles in Canberra during his official visit to Australia. The talks culminated with the signing of 3 key agreements, including an agreement on information sharing, submarine search and rescue cooperation, and terms of reference on the establishment of joint staff talks. Foreign Minister of Afghanistan Maulavi Amir Khan Muttaqi reached New Delhi today on a visit to India. He is expected to be in India till the 16th of this month. External Affairs Ministry spokesperson Randir Jaiswal in a social media post said the Indian side is looking forward to discussions with him on bilateral relations and regional issues. The visit comes after Mr. Muttaqi was given a special exemption by the United Nations Security Council to travel to India. This is the first ministerial level visit to India since Taliban took control in Afghanistan in August 2021. This is Akashvani giving you the news. For quick news updates around the clock, follow us on X handle at AIR News Alerts. And for details of these stories and more, log on to our website www.newsonair.gov.in and download News on AIR app. In Bihar, political activity has intensified as a notification for the first phase of the assembly elections is set to be issued tomorrow. With this, process of filing nominations will begin for the first phase. Election to the 243-member Bihar Assembly will be conducted in 2 phases. Polling for the first phase will be held on 121 seats on the 6th of November. Last date for filing of nomination is the 17th of this month. 122 Assembly constituencies will go to the polls in the second phase on 11th of November. Ahead of the start of nomination process, Prashant Kishore's party, Jan Suraj, released a list of 51 candidates today. Our correspondent has filed this report.
No decision could be reached today regarding the seat-sharing agreement in the ruling NDA and the opposition Grand Alliance. BJP State President Dr. Dilip Jaiswal said that a final decision will be taken within the next 1 or 2 days. He stated that there is no major disagreement with Chirag Paswan-led Lok Janshakti Party Ramvilas. The Lok Janshakti Party has authorized its national president Chirag Paswan to take all decisions on the issues related to the NDA. The top leadership of the Janata Dal United also held discussions today on seat sharing. A crucial meeting was held at the Chief Minister's residence under the chairmanship of the party's national president and Chief Minister Nitish Kumar. Meanwhile, in the Grand Alliance, Congress leadership has indicated that it is in talks with Rashtriya Janata Dal President and former Chief Minister Lalu Prasad to resolve disputes arising over seat sharing. Dharmendra Kumar Rai, Akashvani News, Patna.
Agriculture and Farmers Welfare Minister Shivraj Singh Chauhan has emphasized for self-reliant agriculture and industry collaboration to make India the food basket of the world. He said this while addressing the PhD Chamber of Commerce and Industry 128th annual session in New Delhi today. The minister also said that the Indian ethos of Vasudhaiv Kutumbakam, the world is one family, continues to guide the country's approach to global development. Home Minister Amit Shah today inaugurated and laid the foundation stone of multiple projects worth 1,816 crore rupees of Delhi Jal Board in New Delhi. Speaking on the occasion, Mr. Shah said a comprehensive plan has been prepared to clean the Yamuna River. Tamil Nadu Chief Minister M.K. Stalin has urged External Affairs Minister Dr. S. Jaishankar to secure the expeditious release of all the apprehended fishermen and their boats from the Sri Lanka's authorities. In a letter written to Dr. Jaishankar, Chief Minister Stalin pointed out that 47 fishermen and 5 fishing boats were seized today for trespassing into the Sri Lanka's waters. The Chief Minister requested that the joint working group between India and Sri Lanka should be revived. Prime Minister Narendra Modi has congratulated US President Donald Trump in a telephonic conversation on the success of the historic Gaza peace plan. In a social media post, the Prime Minister said that he has reviewed the good progress achieved in trade negotiations and has agreed to stay in close touch over the coming weeks. Hungarian novelist and screenwriter László Krasznahorkai has won the 2025 Nobel Prize for Literature. The Nobel Committee at the Swedish Academy in Stockholm, Sweden, made the announcement today. He will get $1.2 million as the prize money. He is the second Hungarian to win the award after Imre Kertész in 2002 and the first from his country to win the Man Booker International Prize in 2015. We have a report.
László Krasznahorkai writes difficult and complex books. He once said his work is like reality examined to the point of madness. His writing style is very dense, sentences can go on for pages, paragraphs are long and unbroken, the story jumps from one character to another, sometimes even within the same sentence, and time flows in a confusing way. His first novel, Shatan Tango, written in Hungarian in 1985, was turned into a 7-hour film by Hungarian director Béla Tarr in 1994. Krasznahorkai told the Paris Review that he had been trying to write one perfect book all his life. Shagun Chopra, Desk Report.
India's unveil its National Red List Roadmap and Vision 2025-2030 at the IUCN World Conservation Congress, the international event focused on nature conservation at Abu Dhabi in the UAE. The initiative launched by the Union Minister of State for Environment, Forest and Climate Change, Kirti Vardhan Singh at the Asian Pavilion, reinforces India's commitment to biodiversity, documentation, threat assessment and evidence-based conservation planning. Speaking on the occasion, Mr. Singh said the roadmap would guide India's conservation strategy through 2030. Railways Minister Ashwini Vaishnav has emphasized on building a Viksit Bharat amid global challenges. Addressing the first ever Vibrant Gujarat Regional Conference in Mehsana today, the minister highlighted Gujarat's remarkable industrial progress. He said over the past 11 years, the state has achieved massive growth in the semiconductor and electronics sectors, along with a major expansion of its railway network. The Information and Broadcasting Ministry today said that over 1,500 spots were cleaned under the Swachhata Hi Seva campaign, which concluded on the 2nd of this month. The ministry said it conducted 2,766 events under different themes, which witnessed the participation of over 59,000 people. Benchmark domestic equity indices Sensex and Nifty today extended the initial gains and closed around 0.5% higher. We have a report.
The Sensex gained 398 points to close at 82,172. The Nifty advanced 136 points to settle at 25,182. The mid-cap index added over 0.7% and the small-cap index increased around 0.2%. In the forex market, the rupee today closed flat at 88 rupees and 79 paisa against the US dollar. Anubha Rohadki for Akashvani News.
In Women's ODI Cricket World Cup, India have set a target of 252 runs against South Africa in Visakhapatnam. Put into bat, the women in blue were bowled out for 251 runs in 49.5 overs. In reply, South Africa was 75 for 4 in 17.5 overs when reports last came in. Earlier, the visitors opted to field after winning the toss. In badminton, the Indian team beat South Korea in the quarterfinals of the World Junior Mixed Team Championships 2025 in Guwahati. India will face defending champion Indonesia in the semi-finals tomorrow. And now, before we end the bulletin, the headlines once again. Prime Minister Narendra Modi addresses Global Fintech Fest in Mumbai, says today's India is among most technologically inclusive societies in the world. UK Prime Minister Keir Starmer expresses confidence that comprehensive economic and trade agreement with India will drive growth and create job opportunities. Home Minister Amit Shah reviews security situation in Jammu and Kashmir. Asserts security forces will continue to have full freedom to crush any attempt to threaten peace and security in the region. Political activity intensifies in Bihar with notification for first phase of assembly elections set to be issued tomorrow. Hungarian author László Krasznahorkai wins 2025 Nobel Prize in Literature. And in Women's ODI Cricket World Cup, India set a target of 252 runs against South Africa at Visakhapatnam. And that is all in the news at 9. Good night.